Why are estate agents afraid of AI? Today, I'm joined by Toby Leek, who is the National Association of Estate Agents Propertymark President. Thanks for joining me today, Toby. Why are estate agents, or some estate agents, so afraid of AI? Talk to me.
It's difficult to say because it's a personal thing, isn't it? I mean, for one, I'm very for it. I think it's a great thing, and I think some people are scared because it's the unknown. They don't want to get caught out, and I think it is such a big change, a really big change in not just our industry but outside of our industry. It is huge, and I think people just get a little bit scared, and so they sort of dip their toes in, and perhaps when they do that, they get their they dip their toes in and they think, well, actually it's not for me, I'm not confident enough, so therefore you don't have the confidence backing it up. It's a little bit like, I liken it to sort of when the web came out. You know, people were a little bit scared. I remember firms when the millennium was coming in, firms were getting all these companies out to sort of back up all their computers because they thought, oh, when it goes to 2.0.0, everything's going to crash and it's all going to be cataclysmic, it's not going to work. And of course it didn't. I think it's a little bit like that. It's such a big change that people are really worried about how it's going to change us. Are we going to lose jobs? Is a chunk of the industry going to be wiped out? Do I know what I'm doing with the AI? Can I get caught out? So I think there's lots of different avenues that people are a little bit worried and scared about.
Okay.
And
apart from writing brochures, which again, if you read between the lines, I think that's what most estate agents are using it for, without mentioning any names of any firms, are there any particular types of AI which have impressed you, in terms of the job it does?
Yeah, well, that's it. I think most agents do use it for brochures and for sort of marketing things, but actually there's a lot more you can do, whether it's sort of insight or data or marketing or sort of whether it's for use on social media or whether it's for use on sort of a brochure or on the portals or whatever it might be. I think there's different avenues that you can use on different elements. It doesn't just have to be for one thing. Like I said, reviewing data or your own company's data, to specific sort of points where you want to get to, where you want to go to. I think there's bits that's the other thing. I don't think people realise how powerful it is and what it can actually do.
I mean, I recently downloaded the performance of all 14,500 estate agents in the UK and then asked it to cross-reference two metrics. So it's 14,000, there's about 10 different metrics, and asked if there's a connection between overvaluing and whether the property sold quickly or not. And it came back with some very, very interesting statistics within seconds. Yeah. This is stuff that would have taken me, well, I wouldn't even have started. Yeah,
well, that's it. It would have taken ages and ages and ages, whereas now you can. And also, the more specific you are, the more sort of specific you can get that response.
Yeah, the art with it is the questions you ask. Yeah, that get you the right
detail and the question to ask.
Do you genuinely believe that AI will make people redundant in a estate agency?
I think to some degree, yes. I think there will be an element of that. I think there will be in the general sort of workforce.
But again, do you think it will be advantageous that will actually allow estate agents to do the job they're paid for, which is talk to people?
I think it will make things a lot more efficient. Personally, I think it will make things a lot more efficient. Yeah, and it will free us up. I mean, if you look at sort of agents, there's so many different hats you have to wear when you're an estate agent. You're not just valuing, you're marketing, all those different hats. And actually, the use of AI can streamline that, so you can get back to doing what you're used to doing. Get on the phone, speak to people, speak to clients.
It can even pick up the phone for you, though, can't it?
It can.
Toby, thank you for your time today and your insight.
Thanks.